Yep.
Ow, fuck, what did I just fucking step on?
I'll just step on the microphone
Son of a fucking cock. Cock sandwich.
Watch where you're stepping.
Shit. I didn't know today was gonna be sunglasses day. I should have brought mine.
It's okay. I didn't get the memo last week, so. Welcome to Stop Crying, I'm Talking. Shh. Full insertion, baby. Alright, so.
Welcome to Stop Crying, I'm Talking.
Now.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I'm sorry, were you doing it?
yeah, I mean, it's cool if you wanted to go.
I was getting ready here, and you decided to just jump right in.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm diving in. Balls first.
Yeah, I
in
my mouth first.
Like I was saying, so the newspaper, they were saying drinking energy drinks makes you more likely to be prone to using heroin, like crack cocaine, or other speed type drugs like that.
Okay.
What are people doing? You know what? 2 energy drinks today is just not cutting it for so you're like,
I need something to take.
Here it comes. 9 days straight.
It's the next step, I bet.
It's like in the movie Tour de Pharmacy. In one scene, they were talking about he was taking cocaine. He was doing cocaine, heroin, and at one point he was taking hormones from monkey testicles, and he was drinking it like a shake. And it was John Cena's character, and he looks like he's juiced to the gills, and he's just it's so great.
Have you ever seen that one episode of South Park where it's the guy that used to play Superman, and he's dying, and he's like, I was about dead until I turned to stem cell research, and then they're delivering him unborn children, and he cracks their head off, and he's like, and then he sees it more powerful, and he's like. They're stop feeding him. He's becoming invincible. But yeah, just stupid. Why would anybody think, you know what? Old Kyle over here is drinking 3 monsters a day. Next week, who knows? He's probably going to be injecting heroin in between his toes.
Let's get the 3 bumps.
In between his toes?
Yeah, it's the needle marks you can't, most people don't check.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
All right. Learn something new every day.
All right. Yeah.
So 7 Days in Hell. That was This is a pretty good show.
The part I saw for it before I fell asleep like an old person.
Dude, you passed
Fantastic. I only slept for 3-4 hours last night.
So it's basically Andy Samberg and Kit Harington. They're both high competitors. They're the number 1 and number 2 tennis players in the Wimbledon tournament or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And it's just absolute chaos and mayhem.
Yeah, he's his name's Aaron Williams, and how they explain it, it's like Blindside but reverse. This is a rich black family, and we adopted a homeless white boy, and then it's Serena Williams and her parents.
Yeah.
So you got Serena Venus Williams, and then their parents.
Like Serena Williams is actually in it.
Yeah,
and she's doing interviews.
That's
like,
great.
Yeah, she's the one who explained it. She's like, yeah, this is basically just like Blindside, but like reverse. And then she's just like, yeah, he's always been a wild child. And then it just like he goes to Wimbledon. He's wearing like this cutoff with like lace shirt. It's got just a big marijuana leaf on the side of it.
And there's what's Kit Harington's character? Do you know?
Well, I think it was something Pooley.
Andy? No.
No.
But he's like his mom's like super abusive, and she's just basically forcing him to play golf. And like they show videos of him as a little kid, and he's
like golf or tennis?
Tennis. Did I say golf?
Yeah, you said golf.
Oh, I meant tennis.
You fucking retard.
So yeah, he's playing
Balls
tennis
on
as
the
like
mind.
he's playing tennis as a 5-year-old, and he's like, I hate golf or I hate tennis. I keep saying golf. I got golf on my mind.
She's just like, oh, you're so good. You're like, you're gonna be a star. And he's just like, I hate this. And then like
And he's like a complete moron too, which just makes it so much better.
But then they do the interview, and then the one guy, he's like, so I heard you got abs.
Oh yeah.
And Kit Harington's like,
He looks super uncomfortable. He just starts lifting.
and the guy, like interviewers, like he's just staring like this close. He's like
he's just staring at his body, and he's just like
taking a long drag of a cigarette, and he's like, one thing, I don't think the camera.
I don't think that camera. I don't think that camera over there got a good angle of it. Let's take another look. So he lifts it back up. He's like, just stunning.
Yeah, like it was about like his tongue was about to fall out. But yeah, super. First I saw of it, I need to finish it. And Tour de France.
And then there's
Tour de Pharmacy.
Tour de Pharmacy, which is basically Tour de France, except it's everybody's on drugs, absolutely everybody. And there's this one scene where this guy's like blacked out, and he's like he's doing an interview, and he like wants to hide his identity, and then like all of a sudden somebody opens a door and it shows his face, and it's Lance Armstrong.
Like actually?
Yeah, it's Lance Armstrong. He's like, can we cut that out? Can we take that part out? Yeah, last thing I need is to be talking about drug abuse in the Tour de France again.
Dear God, yeah, no, Andy Samberg.
Yeah, Andy Samberg's in that one too.
He's my man. Like, if either of you guys were about to die, but Andy Samberg was about to die, I would save Andy Samberg.
Thanks. Means a lot.
I hope it does.
Wait, what? I missed that.
I would save Andy
Yeah.
Samberg over you.
Oh, fair enough. I would too.
Yeah,
He's a national treasure.
he is. Like, just too good. He's a better man than me.
He's a better man than me.
Maybe one day it'll change. I don't know. I don't know what future is like for me.
I've been rewatching Band of Brothers. That's been an amazing show. Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that show so much.
Good show.
I really, dude, just all those old war movies like
Mhm.
Saving Private Ryan and like Forrest Gump. Not really Forrest Gump.
I
but-
can't remember which one it was, but it's.
Got shot in the buttocks.
I can't remember what guy it was, but there's a scene in Band of Brothers. I'm pretty sure where they get stripped. They get like their metal stripped off.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in so long, but one of those guys is like the actual guy is
Mhm.
from Grand Forks.
Really?
Yeah, in
Hmm.
Band of Brothers.
There's this one scene where this guy, he's looking for a Luger. He's looking for a Luger for his brother back home, and he's like, every German he kills, he searches their body because he's just looking for a Luger. And after so long, like in spoiler alert, in one of the episodes, he finally finds a Luger, and then later in the show, all of a sudden they just hear a and like off in the distance, like the hell was that? Like sniper? Is it a sniper? Like what is it? And it's like the guy freaking shot himself with the Luger, and he hits like one of his vital arteries in his leg, and he bleeds out right there.
Well, you just ruined World War II for me. Now I don't have to watch about it.
I ruined World War II for you.
Yeah.
Now I wanted to know if the Nazis win.
Now I know how it is. God, I hate you. I was leaning in for the kiss, and you just reject me and turn your head. I see how it is. And then you spoil a good story. White people. So, okay, without, like, saying too much, I got a story for you guys that, like, so I've seen a lot of weird shit in my life.
Okay.
Like, you guys know I've seen a lot of weird shit.
Oh, yeah.
But just, like, keeping it super blatant. So, two days ago, there was this guy in the shower.
Alright,
And,
like where this is going.
and like, he was in there for an excessively long time, like 30, 45 minutes, somewhere in that general range. And I'm walking by, and all of a sudden, I just start hearing, like, the weirdest noises. Like, just beating cheeks. Like, some, like... just some, like... I was like... Alright, nah, like... so I'm, like, kind of like... And, like, as soon as I peeked in, like, it was like I was froze. And what was going on is this guy was on the floor. And the water was on. He had soap everywhere. And he was just fucking just jiggling his whole body. And squirming on the floor, and, like, his knees and his feet were kicking. He was just started slapping his thighs. And then, like, he's getting there, and he's just getting up with fucking Snow Angel on the ground. He's like, and he was fucking just beating his thighs. And just lathering soap, just slinging water. And he's just like, fucking happy as can be. And I was just like, what the fuck did I just see? Like,
Was that work, or was this like...
just keeping it blatant.
Okay.
Not saying where. Could be out in the woods. Dude,
Could have been
a random shower.
Could have been at the locker room. Fucking gym.
Golf.
Not American either. By the sounds of it. Not American.
There's this one time for football, we once were in a locker room and we were headed out to do some, like, stretching.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know if it was Vereen or Alex who they were walking out. No. It was when me, you, and David, and then I think Cody maybe had been there, but it was a long time ago. And we went out swimming, and there was somebody slapped me and then went ahead of me. And I was like, fight me. And, like, as I said that, there was this guy walking right in front of me, and he just turns around and just gives me, like, this weird stare. And I was like, oh no, not you. He's like, I'd fight you. He's like, oh no, I mean, if you want to throw down, I'll throw down. And I'm just like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Did you survive?
I survived to tell you guys. Wow. It's an amazing story.
It's pretty cool.
Swimming, I wonder where that would be.
It was in the old outdoor pool.
Oh, it was
a long time
pool?
ago.
Oh.
No, I was definitely not there because I never went to that pool.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember there was 4 of us. Maybe it was Colton. Maybe Colton was the 4th one.
Crabtree.
No, it wasn't Crabtree.
No.
Crabtree.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Golf. Anything
Golf.
you guys want to say about golf?
I want that prize you won. That's what I want.
Oh, in the raffle, that wasn't even the best prize though. We did the golfing for the trucking company out there. Yeah. And I won a 1-gallon Yeti jug.
Stainless steel.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
With the mount too. So, like, I could mount it to, like, my truck or, like, to whatever, you know.
Your belt. Just have it right in front.
Yeah, just a big, like a fanny pack. Like, some other guy wanted it, and he's like, I'm just gonna make freaking giant margaritas and just drink straight out of it.
Game changer. Oh, man.
Like, that's
put
genius.
a blender bottle thing in there. Just put the ball in there. Shake it up.
Did I ever tell you about that dream where I had like my work cup and like I was driving around a truck and like I accidentally left it on the tailgate and like I thought I'd lost it? Did I ever tell you about that dream? No. So like I was out in the middle of a field and I was drinking like
okay, no, I think
out of a coffee cup and I finished like I don't know what I was doing because I would drive a work truck and set it on the back like tailgate or just like bed of the truck and I hop in and take off, drive down a few dirt roads and pull up home, hop out, go grab my coffee cup and it's not there. I'm like, God, left on the back, it's gone. And I hop out of the truck, turn and look, and it's still sitting there. I'm like, yes. And I go and grab it and I look at it and it just says Owen. And I'm like, man, they spelled my name wrong. They forgot the S for Owens. And then I was like, this can't get any worse. I look again, and it says like Owib. And I'm like, what the? I just said Owen, Les. And then I check again, and it says like, it's like a QSW. Like I'm going full. I'm like, every time I look at this, the fucking spelling of my name just gets worse and worse. I looked at it like 6 times before it was just total gibberish. Like, oh, shh. And I was like, this is garbage. And I just chucked it up at the ground. I'm like, and then I wake up, I'm like, God, they spelled my name wrong.
I like how all your dreams are like, they're always minor inconveniences.
like
the milk one.
The milk one.
60 grams of sugar. Nah. Just put it back.
Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know why I have dreams like this, but I had a dream the other night, too. I can't remember what it is for the life of me. I was going to wake up and, like, I just got to wake up in the middle of the night and start typing notes. Just so, like, I remember it.
I bet there's a dream journal app that you could, like...
It's notes.
Well, notes.
Apple Notes.
But you know what I mean. Then you could go to a specific date and then...
Yeah.
Notes.
I don't know. It's...
No, like, yeah.
If there isn't an app for it already, that'd be a good app.
I'm sure there is.
There's an app for everything now.
For a lot of stuff, yeah. Not everything, but a lot of stuff.
So Tuesday, Kennedy and I went to Fargo to get her a new apartment. And I decided I'm going to take my bike with me and I'm going to get my bike worked on just to get it checked out. So I take it to Shields and they take a look at it and like, so basically, long story short, they bring it back out after it's fixed and everything. I didn't expect anything to be wrong with it. They're like, is there anything wrong with it? I'm like, no, just normal checkup. Just make sure everything's, up to speed.
Yeah.
Whatnot. They bring it back out. They're like, well, this one thing was like way out of line. So it's like, so we basically changed we just did some readjustments. So now we basically changed your bike from having 10 gears to 20 gears. I'm like, what? Like... Just like one little, like there was one little thing wrong, and it was like, yeah, before you were held back to like 10 gears, now you have 20 gears. Like, dude, no freaking way! That's awesome.
This is getting 10 more.
I am speed,
and it was free too because I still have the warranty. So
that's
just
nice.
That's
definitely a plus on that one.
Yeah. Afterwards, we went to Cold Stone, and there was this one kid there. I don't know if he's a high schooler or if he's a little older, but if you've been to Cold Stone recently, like you know who I'm talking about. Like he's such like.
He's just the same kid that...
Yeah, it was the exact same kid.
One.
He's such a fun guy to, like, interact with. He's just, like, he just has such a good amount of, like, he has that, like, positive vibe
high
with
energy
him.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's just, like, he seems like he's actually happy to be there. So, I order my ice cream, and he just goes, you have such a calming voice. You should read a book or something. And I'm like... Oh, thanks.
I would have told him, been like,
then he sucked his dick in the bathroom.
I can't read. Kennedy's like, I told Kennedy later, I'm like, I should have just given him like a
it would have been
blank...
better if you were wearing your sunglasses and just be like, bitch, I'm blind.
How's this for calming?
I told Kennedy later, I'm like, I should have just given him a blank stare. And just
What was that?
to let you know that I acknowledge that I fucked up. So, yeah, I told her afterwards that I should have just looked at him with a blank stare and just been like, do you want to fuck me?
You and me bathroom right now.
You want to hear this calming voice in the bedroom, don't you?
And that's how I got free ice cream for a year.
That's sexual harassment. Let me talk to the manager.
Trust me. I would. For free ice cream?
For free ice cream.
Free ice cream?
Doesn't even matter if she's over 150 pounds.
But I love that.
I'm just kidding. I want to throw out a dick weight. Just
150 isn't even that bad.
I know. That's why I said it. No, there was this one show. I think it was called like Gallivant or something. And like this one guy on there, they were like looking at this girl and they're like, "Oh, look at her. She's pretty hot." He's like, "No, she's too fat." He's like, "Are you kidding me? She maybe weighs like 140 pounds tops." And then he's like, "Yeah, that's pretty big." He's like, "I like my women like skinny, like unhealthily skinny, like pure borderline anorexia."
That's terrible.
He's like, "I like to count their bones by just seeing it." It just like got so dark.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of when I said that.
Well, that golf tournament I was debating about signing up for.
Yeah.
There's only like 6 people.
No
signed
way.
up. There's only like 6 people that like.
Are they
signed up
good?
for it.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Dude, we could have took them.
I know, but there's like no prize or anything. It was just a.
Just the door raffle or whatever. Do they have a door raffle?
No, it was just a thing. Like,
Dude,
just a scramble.
The
That's
one that
all it was.
Did the one that my dad and I went to, there were the biggest prize. There was 2 $500 Visa gift cards for the door raffle. Yeah, you thought my prize was good. Imagine if I won a $500 Visa gift card. Oh,
I have a
Dear God.
like we have like an employee picnic coming up or whatever,
yeah.
and the top prize for that one is a Traeger grill and smoker.
No way.
Yeah,
Isn't that like $900?
Yeah, those things
Yeah.
are expensive.
like they can go up to like $1,500.
Yeah, easy.
I haven't seen it.
I've looked them up.
I haven't seen it, but
crazy
it's
expensive.
the top one. There's that, and then like the next one is like one of those giant Yeti coolers.
Yep.
Those are also
Yeah.
those are
Those are
probably
also
$300-$400.
Yeah, those are prizes. Like one, and then another one is a brick outdoor fireplace is another prize. I was like,
I'm gonna fight you.
I only put my tongue in there a little.
you guys can't come to that one though, because it's only an employee.
Yeah.
But I was like looking at it when they announced it. I was like, holy shit!
Don't worry, I'll come.
It's like I'm gonna make that one.
Yeah, the one that my dad and I went to was just a customer appreciation deal, and it was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only
I
I
don't
was
know what
invited.
this scramble was for because
Next
it
time.
didn't really say what it was for, or like if there's any prizes or anything. Like if there's big prizes like that, or if there's
Yeah, no wonder why
even-
they only got 6 people.
Yeah.
It's like you're just paying to play golf.
Basically, that's what it was, and you got a discount. Basically,
There's no
Through-
incentive.
Yeah, no,
Like
Were they even out golf carts for $40?
no, it was golf cart and 18 holes of golf for like me as an employee is $30, and then a guest is $40.
so it'd be a lot less expensive than when like me and you went out, but
Yeah,
still.
especially-
yeah,
at the country
still,
club.
but just to go out. Yeah, it was at the country club.
Yeah, so.
If me and you had the day off, it'd be like perfect, but it's like I
It's
don't.
supposed to-
So
I work till 2.
It's possibly gonna rain that day too.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
think
I got
Tuesday.
drenched when we
Tee
played
off.
golf.
Yeah, tee off is at like 5:30, or shotgun start or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna be out golfing until like 8.
No, longer than that. Well, unless we're playing Scramble.
It's scramble, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I was towards the end there. I was hitting some pretty good drives.
Dude, yeah. I was talking you up the whole time. I'm like, yeah, my buddy Cody, like he could drive it's not just how far and how well he hits it, it's just how consistent you are with it. You rarely hit it way off.
I need to take a goalie stick out and full on Happy Gilmore.
I'm thinking about getting that putter. Like just a hockey stick
The
putter.
hockey stick
'Cause
putter.
I need a new putter. My putter's like old because I have a Scotty Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't use that for
No.
just normal golf.
I'm just getting excited for hockey again, but I know that once hockey comes, that just means winter, and I'm
Yeah.
not looking forward to winter.
No, me neither.
Fuck
Not
winter.
having to drive through that crap all winter long.
I saw
God,
this.
yeah,
I saw
that's
this one post, and it was a video of a guy driving through a blizzard in a truck, and it's like 20 more Fridays. I'm like, oh, screw you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, no.
I don't want blizzards.
No.
Ever
Only Dairy Queen
Ever.
blizzards.
again. Oh, so you should have you should have seen this photo shoot that Trevor and I did.
It was pretty fantastic.
We'll put some pictures up on the page, but how long did we do it? About
Did you guys
an
just
hour?
like
An
find
hour or
random
two.
stuff? Did you guys just find a random stuff in the basement or something?
I mean,
We had our basic ideas, and then we just added on top of it.
Oh.
Like I was like, I want to do some cowboy shit, and then he's like, I'm gonna be a pimp.
yeah, because like his grandpa's pimp jacket's like what I wore for
It's
Halloween
not a
last
pimp
year.
jacket. It's an Eskimo jacket.
Dude, it's a fur coat. What else do fur coats mean?
Eskimo jacket.
Dude, I had a gold putter, I had my gold glasses,
That feels-
and then I was just wearing blue underwear with a fur coat.
This ball.
Just no shirt underneath. I was just like, what's up? And like, I wore it for Halloween last year, but I wore it with my
Zuba pants?
my
Yeah.
Zuba pants. And everybody's like, yo, Macklemore, take me thrift shopping. And they're like, it's like, come over here. Let's snuggle up on this bitch. But yeah, that was...
I still don't know what I'm gonna do for Halloween this year. I don't know. Should we collaborate
I
or
don't
should
know.
we? Do
I wanted to
something
lose. I honestly I have like 3, because I like doing cosplays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun. But I'm very particular on like, if I feel like I'm too fat for a character, I won't do it.
Come on,
But
you see those
I really-
like 300
I
know,
pound people.
but
You
it's
should be Chungus, Bugs Bunny.
Just big bunny ears. And like,
Dude, paint yourself
just face
gray.
paint.
Paint yourself gray, wear like absolutely nothing but like spandex
Chungus.
underwear. Be like, chunga,
Just
chunga,
walk
chunga,
around.
chunga,
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 just
Big
walk
chungus.
Walk around with like a bag full of carrots and just...
Then, but I really honestly wanted to do One Punch Man.
that would be
I
solid.
have like all like the stuff picked out in my Amazon wish list and stuff like that. And I would have to lose quite a bit more weight.
Hey,
I think,
we have
for that.
September challenge
Because-
coming right before
Yeah,
September.
October.
right
So,
before. But
I mean-
I would have to wear like one of those morph suits. So that's why I'm like, I don't think I'd feel comfortable wearing that.
After a month of going vegan, I'm confident you'll be
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so
I gotta
also,
get back and do it hard.
just a quick
hardcore.
side note about that. I was looking at work the other day.
Yeah.
Like, best ways to train to run a marathon. So, like, 10 miles a week? No. That's, like, totally not enough. Like, running, they said 20 to 30. So, I'm thinking our quota for each week for miles is around 30 miles.
Well, I'm gonna be using an app, so it's like I'll get plenty of training in.
Yeah, just make like that's what I'm saying. Like, between
Yeah.
like, I know.
Are you gonna train to run the marathon?
I want to, yeah.
At least train to
I
do
really
it.
want to, yeah.
I would say at least train to do it, and if you don't feel confident, then
Then
Well,
we can
Shredded
all
at least you
September-
gave it a shot.
Shredded September, what are all the goals that are set right now? Because we have the social media cleanse.
Yep.
The
Which I'm super excited.
yeah, that's actually gonna be really nice. I'm excited for that too. I mean, honestly, I could just do it right now if I wanted to, but I really don't want to.
I really don't want to either.
I deleted Facebook, and then I realized, like, you know what? I actually do look up for a lot of like I looked to Facebook for a lot of updates and a
Yeah.
lot of just
News
personal
and
stuff.
too.
News
knowledge out there.
sometimes. Just news. I get a lot of my news from Facebook or like stuff going
Well,
on.
like the
in
other
town.
day,
Basically
like
all
I had
the
to
news.
figure out what time this event was, and it's like the only place where I could think to look up this event was Facebook. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah. It's insane.
I was like, well, I guess I'll just re-download it now.
Or like messaging, getting contact with businesses or something like that. Sometimes that's all they got.
So,
is
like,
But then it's
Facebook
like once it pulls
Messenger.
you in, it's like you're in.
Yeah.
There's no. It's hard to get out of it.
It
So,
is
like,
tough.
this would mean like very little memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna be able to look at memes.
No, we're gonna have to make
for
our
a
own.
month.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna be like, this is a whole new world.
I'm gonna start jerking off to some weird shit.
Like, I'm pretty sure the only times we'll
Yeah, you
allow
can't take
ourselves...
your. You can't. Yeah, I don't know if Pornhub's counts as social media, but
I mean, I can comment on there. Wow.
wow.
Lovely furniture.
So, should
Check out the
we...
dog at minute 1 minute and 27 seconds.
So, I say for... So, since it goes by 7 days, I say we all just figure a specific day, and whoever has the most... Like, whoever has the highest, like, out of 7 days has to, like, pay for something. I don't know.
The highest?
Supper.
Oh, what?
Like, the highest amount of screen time for the week.
Or you get punished.
Oh, okay.
Because it goes by 7 days. It doesn't go
Yeah.
by the month.
Yeah.
Or you get punished.
So we should get...
Monday
we should do it...
Sunday?
Yeah, something like that. Whatever.
We'll
Can
check
you find
Sunday.
it on my phone?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter as
I
long as
haven't
we...
been able to
As long as
find
we...
it.
As long as we check in at the same time
Yeah, I
of
haven't
the
been
week
able to
of the
find
week.
it on mine because mine's little.
Do you have an iPhone or?
No. It's Android. Samsung.
Do you know if you have it? 'Cause
'Cause
what if that's just a...
It's either that or
What if
there's an
that's just
app.
an iPhone thing?
I would think there'd be an Android thing for it.
Where were we before? Before
But
Shredded September.
Well.
Oh yeah,
well,
the Halloween.
Halloween. But I mean, so we got the marathon, right?
Yep.
We'll run the marathon goal, and then we the social media cleanse.
Is Travis gonna
Is
do this with
vegan-
us, or is it just gonna be 3 of us?
He's definitely not doing vegan.
Is vegan for sure?
Oh yeah, vegan for sure. For the
Vegan
month.
for sure.
I'm just gonna look up like meal plans online, and I'm just gonna.
I'm just trying to think because
I'm gonna
with
do
all
the
the
TB12.
with all the exercise that we're
But they only
doing,
have recipes. They don't have actual meal
Yeah.
kits.
They send you some meal kits.
Do they?
They have like mixture, like drink mixtures.
I was just I was just trying to think with all the
Now I'm gonna find.
how are we
something
gonna
else.
get our protein intake doing vegan.
Well, that's why I'm gonna look it up online. Like look
Yeah.
up actual meal kits
Like-
so that everything's prepared for me.
Just pure shots of protein.
Well, just
Oh,
they
yeah.
got they,
Yeah.
they have those powders
Because you can't
and
do
pills and
you
stuff.
can't do protein shakes because if they're
As long as they're not animal based.
yeah,
Say
but
your
a lot of
penis.
them are.
Magnums, baby. Baby arm. No hands.
Yeah, baby arm. That reminds me of the Travis's comment.
We talked about that last week. The little baby arm thing. I was wondering for myself for Halloween. It's like, should I just try to build off the Star-Lord costume and do Star-Lord again, or should I like just try
You really
something
didn't
new?
do Star Wars. You bought all the stuff and then went to like kids thing.
Yeah, because I think it was the night of or the night before Halloween. There was some reason, I don't know if I worked the night of Halloween. There was some reason I couldn't go out with you guys Halloween.
You worked, and then you had the
yeah.
I think you worked late, and then like I invited you out, and you could have gone, but then you wanted to stay home.
You think so?
Both of you guys, because I know I went out with my buddy.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. What did we do?
I stayed at home.
You stayed at
Or
home.
I
and
stayed
you
at my
just-
parents'
You went to bed.
place.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember why.
I stayed at my parents' place.
You didn't want to
I
come
was
out.
just
You were
feeling
tired.
lazy. I don't know. I guess I was-
It's my brother's birthday, Halloween.
Yeah.
So we went there and it was on Friday, so we just hung out. And then I didn't really do anything. I just hung out there. I found my dinosaur costume, my inflatable one. And I wore that outside. That attracted like a ton of people.
Yeah, this year
my
we'll
parents'
definitely
house.
go out, but I just need
Yeah.
to. Yeah, and I didn't like. I was kind of disappointed. And a part of it was because I was disappointed in the costume because like my jacket didn't come in on time, and it's like,
Oh yeah. You had a bunch of stuff that didn't come in or didn't fit.
yeah, it was mainly the jacket. I returned the jacket. It was like $180, and I got an XL. It's like, how did that not
Yeah.
fit? Like it was just, it looked ridiculous.
And it came in. Yeah, it came in late too. So it was like.
Yeah, I ordered it like 3 weeks before Halloween, and it came like a week after Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Friggin' thank you, DHL.
Yeah. No.
every time I see
garbage.
it, I'm getting a package from DHL. I'm
It's
just
like I expect it to arrive on like the last day that
There-
it says, or maybe later.
yeah,
Like,
there's no way it's gonna be on time. They're
No.
worse than the post office here.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like everybody hates the post office, but in Jamestown, it's like
DHL's. Takes long.
I have had a couple problems with the post office, but nothing.
I have two, but
There was this one time they had a new
They-
person, and they delivered it like at a different house.
yeah,
They had no idea.
yeah, like address mix-ups or something like that.
Like it's
usually.
crazy how does UPS always seem to get it right, and then the post office just
Yeah.
always seems to get like everybody else just seems to always get it wrong.
But yeah, no, I was thinking about doing One Punch Man or Saitama. Because I had an idea about it a couple years ago.
We actually watched One Punch Man.
Yeah, we
yesterday.
watched
We
like
watched the 3 episodes, the latest 3 episodes.
The new episode's awesome.
They're so funny.
They're so good. This season is a lot more story driven than the first. Like the first season is definitely character development, mostly with One Punch Man and Genos, and now this one is more of everybody else,
The
or
revelation of the Monster Association and the Heroes
they're up to
organization.
In the manga, they're up to like 118 chapters or something like that, and they're like still going on with the Monster Association. So I don't know what they're gonna do with the anime. So far, they've been really, really like on point with the manga.
Yeah,
So I don't know if they're gonna what they're gonna, how far they're gonna go in this season, or what they're gonna, if they're gonna cut off at a certain. Like,
I just want the show to just go on forever. It's so funny.
Oh, it's so good.
It is. It's like hilarious. It's like, especially just like the dry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? That's just so unreal. Like, unreasonable.
The
freaking Watchdog man.
Yeah. And then have you seen the scene with Pretty Prisoner? In the
or he's naked,
and naked, like, and the crowd is commenting on it the whole time. They're like, "Why does he have to fight naked all the time?" He's like, "Is he staring back?"
Angel wings come out, and he's just like, he's just this huge shredded naked anime character.
He's like, I think
and he has like
I
eyelashes, and he's wearing like mascara or whatever.
That's great. Is he staring at us? Is he like? Is he trying to fight for us, or is he like trying to fight so he can get us?
This is a great show.
He ended up just hugging him, just angel squeeze.
Yeah.
I think I sent you a scene. It was a scene where at the end of the episode where Speedo Sound Sonic is having like a meal, like a nice
like he cooked it into like a steak, and he's like having wine with it too. And like, and then, obviously you have to cook it, or else. Like, it's obvious you have to cook a meal like this. Yeah,
but then it goes to black. But then I had the captions on, and it had, like, the... I think it's Japanese. I can't remember if it's Japanese. I think Japanese.
Okay.
But I had the Japanese lettering on this black screen. So if you have the captions turned on, it says, Speedo and Sonic got a bad case of the runs after this. And I saw that, and I died. I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect.
That's pretty good.
But I gotta step out for a little bit.
Over
here. Where you going?
Also found this.
Step out for a little bit.
Speaking of the runs.
You got it?
I just downloaded this app for you.
Oh, sick.
It's digital well-being. It doesn't give
23 hours.
That's for the past 7 days. So like we'll just have to do math to average it out. Whatever.
I'll be right back.
I'm not great at math, but times 0.7 or whatever that shit.
You mean divided by?
No.
What are you doing?
If you times it by 0.07.
What are you doing?
Deanne's gonna come in with like.
Yeah, just take the.
Take it out.
Pull the bar down, and then just set it like in my room or whatever.
Close the door.
Hold the door.
But yeah, no. If you just take that 23 hours or whatever times 0.07, then that would be the average per day.
Yeah, you could just divide it by 7 too.
That's no.
Can you not?
I don't think so.
Would it be 0.07 or would it be 0.7?
No, 0.7 would be 70%.
Oh, I guess.
So 0.07 would just be 7%. But then again, I'm terrible at math, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I mean, like...
You can... We'll Google it later.
But yeah. But no. Okay, so back... we're just giving like back and forth mad hard right now.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to say, dude, that photo shoot yesterday...
Prime.
Solid. Like, it was... If you ever get a chance for any reason, you have sweet clothes or just weird shit laying around, do a photo shoot.
There's just something about dressing up and, like, having photos taken of you and you're just, like, feeling good.
Yeah.
Except for that one that uses your profile pic.
That was the best.
I was a little skeptical, but it was like... It's funny.
You gotta flash that photo up on there.
I'll pop it up on there. But yeah, with the whole the whole Shredded September, we were talking about like trying to figure out our BMI.
Yeah.
Kennedy's like, you're trying to think of like body fat percentage. She's like, BMI is like easy to figure out. Like that's just like you just tape your neck and you're talking about it's two totally different things. Like we were thinking like body fat percentage.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like
that's what I was
BMI is like totally different things. And
body
like
mass index.
Kennedy said it was so funny because this whole time in the Shredded September episode we were talking about how are we gonna figure out our BMI? How are we gonna do this? And Kennedy's like, it's the easiest thing to figure out.
Obviously we're not the smartest people in the world, but we do get
It's practically one of our quotes. It's like we're experts in nothing, but we know a little bit of everything.
We'll talk about anything, but yeah, that's how it goes. Right. So wait, you said that you're gonna have like Twitter pulled up this entire time? Like
but it feels like it's all just let me pull up the sports one and see if there's anything good going on. I mean, we could keep up with the UFC fights tonight, but there's none of them that I'm really interested in tonight because it's a fight night. It's not a pay-per-view where there's going to be champion matches or anything like that. There is Bellator tonight, but I don't pay any attention. There is the NBA draft tonight and the NHL draft
the NBA draft was going on yesterday.
Yeah.
Or no, 2 nights ago.
Yeah, it's still going on, I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Isn't it like I think it'd be like the NFL where it just goes for a few nights.
No, it only goes for a night.
Yeah, well.
UConn, baby. No, I mean, shit, what was I going to say? Nope, I lost track. I'm gone. Oh, that guy's supposed to be super fast. Kobe White?
Kobe White?
Yep. They said he had like a speedy playmaker. That's what they were calling him.
Yeah, so in Hawaii, it was there was a plane crash, and it was actually it was a skydiving expedition, and apparently, like, the body count right now is like 11 people.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
That is a lot of bodies to loot.
Dude, that's actually, like, near where we were at. Oahu's North Shore.
Wait, where was this?
It said, the Beechcraft BE-65 twin-engine plane crashed during taking off Friday evening at Dillingham Airfield on Oahu's North Shore.
I'm pretty sure that's by Waikiki.
Yeah.
So
no, Waikiki was, I think, the south side, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I thought where we stayed was the north side.
Oh, it could have been.
But yeah, like, either way, it's crazy since it's... Yeah, I don't know. Sad.
But imagine, like, I'm not saying, like, it's good or anything, but, like, imagine if that plane crashed and you survived. That'd be, like, you'd be loaded. Like, absolutely loaded.
Right.
So how come your profile pic's not gay pride?
Because I'm not gay.
But I thought you were prideful, proud. Just like that. Boom.
I'm not proud of anything I do.
I'm an embarrassment. Ashamed to be alive. I hate myself. No,
so you're caught up on The Walking Dead, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Apparently, you remember Dwight from
Yep.
The Walking Dead. Apparently, he made a cameo or whatever on Fear the Walking Dead. I guess he was on there.
Still alive or dead?
Alive.
Yeah. I never really watched that one.
Crazy, right? I haven't seen that many episodes of Fear the Walking Dead.
I feel like season 1.
I feel like it'll be one of those where I'll binge watch it in the future, like how I did with The Walking Dead.
Oh, but yeah. It was pretty, it was okay. I didn't really get into the characters as much as I did The Walking Dead. Like, Glenn was straight up my Chinese man.
Seen any good movies lately?
I think all the movies I've seen.
How about Tusk? You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
I finished it too.
Did you
I finished it. Oh,
I think
so
I left 30
terrible.
minutes in.
I mean,
drove her home.
That movie makes you think a lot.
So, okay, I could not get over the terrible walrus, like, turned him in, and it's just like patches of skin sewn on like this big, like.
That's the
just
weirdest
plotted
part
everywhere.
too. Cause okay, so do you want me to explain the ending?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
So
don't want to watch it.
So in the movie Tusk, so just for those who haven't seen it, it's this movie about a famous podcaster who goes up into Canada to interview this one guy who had to, because the whole reason why he went to Canada was because he wanted to interview the legless kid, like the kid who edited the video of him becoming legless, which is, it feels like serious foreshadowing for what happens to him. Like, I didn't realize it until I thought about it. I was like, wait, like, he went up there to meet the legless kid, and, like, then what happens to... So, there was this kid who made a funny video where he basically chopped off his own leg. Oh, we can explain Tusk to you now. This will be even better.
Tusk?
Yeah.
Tusk.
Have you heard of this?
It's got Justin Long in it, and
So it's a new movie on Netflix.
Yeah.
So it's about this famous podcaster, and he goes up to Canada to interview this kid who made like a funny short video, and he ends up running into this old guy named Wallace, I think.
I can't.
No. The podcaster's name is Wallace. I don't remember the name of but it's this older guy who had like a really long backstory. Like he was in the military. I think he was in the Navy. So all of a sudden, all these weird things happen. Like, so first of all, he knocks out the podcaster, and then all of a sudden, the guy wakes up in a wheelchair and he's missing a leg. So like the dude,
Like
so
the podcaster? Or?
yeah, like he's in a wheelchair and he's missing a leg and he's just freaking out. And like the old guy, like he's an actual doctor. So like basically he did this surgery on him where he took a leg off of him. And so all of a sudden he's freaking out. He's trying to like get a hold of his girlfriend and his like friend who's on the podcast with him.
Yeah.
And he can't get in touch with them. And while he's on the phone, the doctor guy like knocks him out again. And so after that, it's just a bunch of scenes of like the doctor doing surgeries on him. And all of a sudden, the guy wakes up and he's a freaking walrus. It looks so much more fucked up than you think. I'll show you a picture. So he turned this podcaster dude into a legit walrus.
And so like when he wakes up, he's in this like chamber, and it's like basically like a zoo, like zoo, terrarium, aquarium, whatever you want kind of call that. And he's got like the concrete platform in the middle, and he's like chained. This dude's like a walrus now. It's like still has like similar face.
What the hell?
We'll put it in the video so it pops up and horrifies everybody.
Like this is how he looks. He's like salivating the whole time, and it's like freaking gross. And he has all these scars and everything.
It's just stupid. And then like he's chained, and then the guy's like, "Time to learn how to swim." And then like presses the remote, so it starts pulling him into the water.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Sink or swim." And then he like dives down, and obviously he doesn't know how to like swim.
Yeah, he's
with
trying
flippers.
to swim with this, like, and he's like, all of a sudden he's looking around, and there's a bunch of other dead walruses, like, just like him, like, but they're all skulls, and they have, like, the skin bodies or whatever, and he's just freaking out. So, basically what happens later is that they find, the girlfriend and his buddy find this detective, and the detective's been researching this for a really long time, and he's like, it's so weird, because they all have these one similar thing for the serial killer is that all the bodies, all the skulls have these two holes in their heads, and he's like, and in one of the skulls, in one of the holes, we found a piece of a leg bone. And they're like, why do you think it's a leg bone? And he's like, and his conclusion is that he thinks it's all like sexual.
Oh.
Like the detective thinks it's like a sexual thing. And so they're researching it, they're looking for him. So meanwhile, like he's the doctor makes him like eat mackerel, like raw mackerel, and it's like just a bunch of disgusting stuff. It's such a gross movie. So here's the really fucked up part that you didn't see.
We walked out before.
Yeah.
Oh, you walked out of it?
No, we were watching this at my grandma's house, but we ended it.
Gee, this is gotta be bad if you guys watch it.
I needed closure, so I looked up on Wikipedia the ending because I could not watch the rest of it, but I did finish it eventually. A few nights later.
I'll probably finish it.
Yeah. And so what ends up happening is that the doctor dresses himself up like a walrus, and he's like, to become a walrus, you're going to have to fight me or die. He's like, and they're just bumping into each other, and he's just, and one of the really fucked up parts is that the one walrus.
Does he fuck him?
No.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, so
I thought it was going that way too.
So Wallace, he actually cut out his tongue, so this whole time he can't talk. He's just been screaming this whole time, and it sounds so messed up. Like, you actually feel bad for the guy, even though he's a total dick. But it's like, so yeah, they end up fighting, and like at one point, so the guy's like, for some reason the doctor's like, well, like, now you won't fight me anymore, so now you've lost. So he comes out of the walrus costume, and then he like picks up a machete, and then Wallace ends up tackling him, and then while this whole scene is happening, the girlfriend and the detective and the friend all like come to the house, and they hear the screaming, so they bust into like the house that they're in, and all like they rush to where he's at, and Wallace tackles the doctor and basically just impales his like chest with the tusk a bunch of times, and he's like,
Wallace's chest?
No. Wallace impaled the doctor with the tusks, and he's like, and he basically just keeps stabbing him over and over again with the tusks, and like, and then the doctor's like, you finally lived out your purpose, Mr. Tusk, because that's what he calls him this whole time, Mr. Tusk. So the whole backstory is that the doctor was deserted on an island when he was in the Navy. Like, he got washed away on an island, and he made friends with this walrus, but like he was starving to death. So he actually ends up killing and eating this walrus. So ever since then, he's been trying to create another walrus to try to live out like those glory days or whatever. It's such a weird story, and it's so messed up. So here's the ending. So the girlfriend, the friend, and the detective find him, and like it ends with like the detective aiming a shotgun at Wallace, because like Wallace is like has become primitive. Like, he's not showing any emotion at all. Like, he's not happy. He's not like, he doesn't seem happy at all that they found him. He's just like freaking out and like screaming like angrily. And he's like, and like, he just like, he aims a shotgun at him and the screen goes blank. Then after that, it opens back up. And the girlfriend and the friend are at a freaking zoo. And so they're going into this zoo. And so they go to this one sanctuary. And they're like, Wallace. And they're like, and all of a sudden, like, out of this little doggy door, out of this little doghouse looking thing, Wallace comes out after she like throws a freaking mackerel down there into the environment to feed him. A freaking like, and so like, all of a sudden, Wallace starts eating this mackerel. And she's just like, I still love you, Wallace. I want you to know that. And then all of a sudden, he just looks at her and just goes, and then he starts crying. It's like so weird. And it's like one thing that was weird about it was that he still had all of the scars were still there. It's like,
dude, imagine how horrifying that would be for kids.
Yeah, like wouldn't it like have healed or something by now, or wouldn't have like this was like a year later. It's like either one, he's inside the suit and they should somehow be able to get him out of it, or two, he's like the suit is a part of him, so it should have like healed or something by now, you would think. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Have either of you guys ever watched Human Centipede?
No.
Oh, me and my friend Jesse back in high school one day, we were like, what movie should we watch? We were flipping through, I think it was Netflix, and I came across Human Centipede 1, the first one. and watched it, and I think he basically covered his eyes half the movie. But I have a pretty strong stomach, and I was like, oh my god, like, and I was just like, we finished that in one, and we like fought puking up like multiple times, and after that we're like, so kind of interested in what number 2 has in the store. And he's like, fuck you. He's like, we're not watching number 2. And then he's like, play. So we watched number 2. So much worse.
Was it?
Oh god. Like, well, there's only 3 people in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attached into
Yeah.
the human centipede, and then in the next one there's like 10. I can't remember the exact number, but there's like a lot more people.
Okay.
And they're just like in this weird warehouse, and it's just like this fat nasty guy that's like wears dirty underwear and then like a lab coat and like just kind of like marches around, and he's just sewing ass to mouth. And then there's going to be a third one. I don't know if it's out yet, but
I'm sure it is.
That one's based off of prison.
Okay.
So, you guys, I mean, I'll be totally willing to watch them again. We'll have a movie night. I don't know if they're on Netflix anymore. I'm pretty sure they got banned off there.
No, I'm pretty sure it's on there. If it's not, then it
still?
should be on Hulu.
Yeah, I'd like...
It's somewhere. I've seen it, and I'm just like, nope, not watching that today.
We'll find it.
Dude, after watching Tusk, how much worse could it be than Tusk? Weirdness level or like gore level? I'm sure it's worse gore level, but I'm sure weirdness level it's about the same.
What sane person's like, alright, there's 3 of us here. I guess I'm going to have an open mouth. I'm going to shit in your mouth. And then you're going to shit in Tom's mouth. But then there's no one going to be attached to his.
Okay, well, what sane person's going to be like, okay, I'm going to cut off both your legs and take your leg bones, shove them in your skull to make them into tusks.
Fair point, but is there a Tusk 2? No, there is a human
Because that just
centipede.
recently... Actually, Tusk is actually like 2014. I thought that was a
Really?
recent movie, yeah. It's pretty old. Yeah. It's not old, but it's like
It's 5 years.
It's crazy that 2014 like feels older. You know what I mean?
That was 5 years ago.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That was a year after we graduated high school.
Dude, we're old men.
You guys graduated in 13?
Yeah.
I graduated in 15. I'm a young pup.
Young pup.
Young pup.
He's a young man.
And I was barbecue sauce all over my titties. Just kind of hovering. But yeah,
you should
no.
do that with mashed potatoes, but I mean, you gotta do it when it's warm.
No, no. What's another super?
I've seen all the Saw movies except for the newest one, Jigsaw.
I know a lot of people.
It is okay.
I know people in high school would always tell me, they're like, "Don't watch Teeth."
I've also heard that movie is horrible.
Like,
yeah. We
you
should
ever
watch
heard of
that
that?
movie. That one's
I
on
feel like I
Netflix.
can handle more gore than the average person.
Have you ever heard of that?
Hands
though?
down, I can. No doubt about it.
You know.
You ever heard of that movie?
Teeth? Oh yeah, dude, that's like a cult classic or something. Like everybody talks about it. Like even if you haven't seen it, you've heard about it.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
We might be able to fit in a movie about teeth tonight. Watch some teeth and play a game. Well, no, not if we play on the TV, huh?
Not with my 8-month-old son around. I'm not gonna put.
They don't remember anything till like a year and a half.
Hey, Chapter 2 is coming out. I'm pretty psyched.
Oh
September.
yeah.
September.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're gonna go to the movies and just drink water like a
Just drink water.
just like a bunch of queers. But
Bring in some camel packs and just.
so, but still there. It's Logan that has the joke. It's like all you need for a movie is a big, large thing of popcorn, packet of M&Ms, and then you cut a hole in the bottom.
Popcorn's okay as long as you don't have. Hey, popcorn's okay as long as you don't have butter,
Trevor
right?
didn't even get it.
No, you were in this.
No, because you already told me that before.
Cut a hole in the bottom.
Yeah. Because me and Cody go to like a movie.
Nice
like,
and greased up for you.
it feels like every other movie. At least 2/3 of the movies I go to,
I really want to go
I
watch
go
Toy
with Cody.
Story 4.
Dude, yeah.
Dude,
Let's go to Toy Story 4.
It honestly looks fantastic. It's got Keanu Reeves. It's got Key and Peele in
No,
it.
I was connecting the joke with Toy Story 4. Your popcorn
Oh.
joke.
Bring the kids.
Go to Toy Story.
Sorry, ma'am. Your kid's looking directly into my eyes. I can't finish like this.
Little kid comes up. Can I have some of your popcorn? No.
Just don't tell your mom.
That's terrible.
Or do.
Or
How do you get your mom over here, too?
tell your.
Which one's your mom again? Yeah, bring her over.
Does your mom want some popcorn too?
I was talking about making
The stuff on the
popcorn.
bottom tastes the best.
I was talking about making
Salty.
popcorn the other day at work, and I was just tired. I was like, they have a huge machine upstairs, so I made it for the whole shift, night shift.
Okay.
And I was talking about it, and then I was in the office, and then she had all the instructions to make porn. And it just I blended the word popcorn together, and I just said, "Yep, this lady had all the instructions to make porn." I followed it, and I was instantly, I just said instructions to make porn. I take that back. I did not do porn on nights. I did not make any. I did not watch any. Thank you. And they're like, what happens on nights stays on nights. I was I appreciate that more than you know.
There's been times where I'll try to go on websites on non-porn websites just to specify. I'll try to go on websites at work and it'll kick me out. It'll be oh, this is this is unauthorized. This is an unauthorized website due to adult content and such pornography. I'm I hope they don't get an alert of this and they don't think I'm trying to watch porn at 9 a.m. in the morning.
You porn? Come on. That's basically YouTube.
Sorry, I clicked YouPorn instead of YouTube.
Common mistake.
Easy mistake.
It's just what I naturally type in.
Just comes up in the search engine first,
Anything in the sports world you guys have heard about?
Yeah, not really. I honestly haven't had
Sports have felt pretty dead this past month. For me, at least.
The NBA drafts.
Yeah, we were talking about that. The NBA and the NHL draft going
Zion
on.
Williams going to the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they traded Anthony Davis to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
I didn't think they were ever going to.
I didn't think
because it seemed like they wanted
You think the Lakers are going to be a powerhouse now?
No, I don't think so.
They'll
Did
be
you
with him.
Did you guys see what LeVar Ball posted?
Yeah, they'll never win another championship ever.
ESPN they cut ties with him.
They did?
Yeah, they cut ties with LeVar Ball.
I wonder why.
Well, it's because of just recently it was because of some homophobic tweet that he sent out or something like that.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah, and they're like, no, you're done.
Nowadays, yeah, you can't do that.
I bet they were just waiting for the perfect opportunity to
during
let him go.
Pride Month, too.
I bet they were looking for this was something that they actually wanted, just an excuse to let him go.
Tom's even got his pride hat
sure.
on. He's got the rainbow stripes.
Hey,
in there.
it was. I bought it 6 years ago, and it was tie dye, and then my fiance pointed out today. She's like, "Why do you have a Pride hat? Pride hit Twins hat on?"
Gay power, gay power, gay power.
Oh, I was like, "Oh, I get it." I've been wearing it for most of the month, and I never even realized the color palette.
Just be careful what you're dropping.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be like, "Oops, I dropped my pen."
I dropped a quarter.
You're just like, "Oops, I dropped this."
How about yesterday before the photo shoot?
Before the photo shoot, he's wearing a cowboy shirt and basketball shorts.
So I was wearing these basketball shorts, and I tucked them in, and I pulled them really
Way
high.
to his nipples.
And then I turn around, and I bend over as if I'm going to pick something up, and I'm Cody's right out the door. I'm like, "Hey, Cody." He's like, "What?" He just turns around and goes.
Yeah, he's just bent over, and it's just super tight pants. He's like, "Oops, hey Cody," and I'm like, and he's just and then I go turn around, he's like, "Hey," and then so I turn and look, it's just his ass just right in the door frame. I'm like, ah. It was great.
His nice cheeks.
It was as I was walking around in my underwear and a pimp coat, just wearing my sunglasses everywhere inside.
It was great. It was just a fun time. I was like, I wish it wasn't raining so we could just do this outside. But we'll have to find a day where like all of us, like me, you, Travis, and Tom.
Dude, the part that got
We'll
me,
get Jaren or we'll get somebody.
Yeah.
We'll get somebody to take pictures.
the part that had me dying is Grandma Janice taking our pictures and she's just like, sorry, I'm trembling. And then like,
She's holding the camera and she's like holding the camera at Cody and I'm like behind her. She's like, sorry, I'm trembling. I'm just laughing so hard.
To get your grandma to take those pictures is like the cherry on the top.
Yep. At first we were like, we're gonna try it ourselves, and it's like that didn't really work out. So we were like, let's just we're just gonna ask
Hey,
Grandma.
Grandma!
we invited his brothers and then they were all
I was
gone.
like, Grandma, can you take some pictures of us? She's like, sure. What are they for? I'm like, they're for a company thing. They're for the company calendar.
Company calendar.
At least
Sexy
she didn't.
fireman
At least
shoot.
she didn't like start bringing stuff up while she was taking pictures. Be like, this reminds me of the 70s.
I remember getting wild too.
Wow. Last time I had 2 naked half men in my house, it was like last week.
Yeah, I was just last weekend. All right, lads. I think now's a good point to end.
How long have we been going?
Hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
I think an hour is a
Yeah.
solid amount.
a pretty solid time. I mean,
So what about-
besides, how was your guys' Father's Day?
Good, because I'm not a father.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, basically you just reached under the table and punched Tom right in the dick. Tom, how was your Father's Day?
It was good. It was good.
Good, because he's a good father, and we care about him.
I know since you didn't
I
get
hope
any
the mic-
action on Father's Day,
I hope the
I'll
mic,
tongue punch that ear hole.
I hope the mic caught that. That'll.
There was men think moaning during sex is weak, and then there's me and there's like just Hank Hill. Damn it, Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Bobby!
I like while Cody was asleep, I woke him up. I'm like, "Hey Cody, I thought you were gonna bring the chili here." I'm like, "Cody, we should do some chili eating ASMR." Just
Throw that hot sauce in there. Just
Gotta aerate it. Warm it up. Grab me up. The top dough. The cream. Pure vanilla. 10.
10 out of 10.
Alright, yeah.
That's a
I think that is wonderful. You gentlemen, keep it real. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
thank you everybody for watching. We will see you next week.
Until next time. Loves.
Bye.